Hi all, hope you're doing well today. We meet again today for a fresh news. We're starting to take an interest in 2021 and especially in what technology has in store for us. We won't have to wait long anyways for smartphones. Indeed, some brands have already started to talk about concept phones planned for the year. But before going any further, remember to subscribe to our channel to discover or review all our videos and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any publication. Let's go, friends. Let's discover together what 2021 has in store for us in terms of concept phones. Number 1. Oppo X. Unveiled during Info Day, the Oppo X is a very special smartphone. It has the peculiarity of having a roll-up screen. This technology allows it to increase its OLED screen from 6.7 to 7.4 inches. All this is done without leaving a fold in the middle. However, do not think of ordering it from the beginning of the year 2021. Indeed, the brand uses the concept phone as a technological showcase. Above all, it allows to highlight the prowess and innovation of the Chinese company. And even though the prototype will probably never be commercialized, the hyper-impressive screen technology could be found in the medium term on the brand's future smartphones. Indeed, when the screen is unrolled, you can see only fire. There are no marks or folds in the center of the device, unlike the folding models of competing brands. And if this is possible, it is simply thanks to the presence of two internal motors that allow to extend the area of the screen while stabilizing the force on each side of the device. In fact, the strength of the screen is due to a homemade technology called Warp Track, which reinforces the OLED panel with a laminated coating. Part of this material is located on the underside of the screen. For the moment, no details have been provided by the brand regarding the materials used. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy S21. The Korean brand has just released its S20, that the S21, or also called S30, is already talking about it. So, what do we really know? Several visuals and informative leaks have appeared lately. No big technological revolution on the menu, but rather a fine-tuning of the latest formula. OnLeaks has recently published photos of the smartphone. At first glance, you can see that the small part of the photo module is wrapped on the edge of the smartphone. If the existing photos show the design looking elegant, we are waiting to see what the real motivation of the brands are, and if this aesthetic renewal brings it with a technological advantage. The Galaxy S21 could also benefit from 3 photo sensors on the back and 4 for a potential S21 Ultra. We turn on the smartphone over to discover a facade that remains in the usual lines of the brand. Although Samsung dreams of a full slab without holes or lenses for photo sensors, they will have to make do with it on the next model. Another interesting point, the screens seem to remain flat on this S21, while it also is curved on the S21 Ultra. Finally, a last leak reveals some characteristic information about the next Samsung models. So we could find for the S21 a 6.2-inch screen that would be Full HD+, AMOLED, and of course the classic 120 Hz. The S21 Plus could be up to 6.7 inches with similar characteristics. Finally, the S21 Ultra would go up to 6.8 inches and would have an adapted 120 Hz mode. To be seen then, because many rumors in the quarters talk about a release at the beginning of 2021. We shouldn't have to wait too long anymore. Number 3. Xiaomi Mi 11 Pro. If it leaks on the Korean side, it also leaks on the Chinese side. According to a popular informant of Sina Weibo, several informations have been revealed about the next Mi 11 Pro. First, this next model would be equipped with a QHD Plus display and 120 Hz refresh rate. A technology called MEMC, or Motion Estimation Motion Compensation, would also be included. This would improve the smoothness of the images. Finally, still concerning the screen, one could also benefit from algorithms doped with artificial intelligence. Information concerning the camera's photo sensors would have also been leaked. It would thus be equipped with a main sensor of 200 megapixels thanks to, among others, a process of pixel binning. These would be especially effective for night photography. It would be then accompanied by a telephoto lens of 12 megapixels or 48 megapixels. Nothing is yet sure on this side there. It too should see the day, or at least be presented, in 2021. Number 4. Blackberry. Since 2016, the Blackberry brand has partnered with TCL to relaunch the famous brand of touchstone phones. From this merger, 3 phones were born: Unfortunately, the success was not there. We had to say goodbye to the Blackberry phone last February. And yet the brand has not said its last word. Since the Canadian national press, Blackberry has announced the launch of a new smartphone. So, what to expect exactly? It would be a 5G smartphone, still equipped with a physical keyboard, of course. The goal is to target the business world as usual. The brand also guaranteed in a press release that its next phone would offer the same options and qualities as all the best smartphones on the market today. It remains to be seen whether the brand will be able to keep its promises. Number 5. LG Velvet 2. The brand had focused much more on TVs than smartphones in recent years. When the new LG Velvet 2, the brand will present us in a few months. The first roll-up smartphone. It would be wrapped around a base that would accommodate a connector for charging, but also the start button. The aTech, which was taken over the concept, also unveils visuals of the future smartphone. On these drawings, the base seems to be the same size as a smartphone with a 21:9 format. Still, according to the source, the slab would be folded. If we also allow the visuals, once the screen is completely unrolled, the screen changes completely and would almost approach that of a small laptop. So it remains to be seen if the model to be released next March is closer to the visuals that leaked. Number 6. Huawei P50 Pro. The Chinese telephone giant is also working on the future model of its brand. The P50 Pro could be indeed in the pipes. Visual renderings retrieved by MyDrivers show a 6.7-inch smartphone with a screen that would cover the front of the smartphone more than ever. The punch of the selfie sensor remains very discreet on the left side of the screen. However, sources and rumors diverge on this point. Some people talk about a double punch. This kind of misunderstanding can only be cleared up when the smartphone is taken out. The screen itself could well be OLED, with a refresh rate of 120 Hz and an HDR10+ definition would also be on the menu. Namely that Huawei has involved some engineers from Samsung and LG to work on the screen of this model. It would also have to say goodbye to the vertical rectangular photo modules and would leave on the horizontal. Another big novelty of this model, the presence of a stylus. Another good news is that the P50 Pro would be IP68 certified, guaranteeing it is dust and water resistant. It should also have a ceramic front that is as elegant as it is sturdy. However, Google services will still not be available on this model. The P50 Pro should also be the latest smartphone to be equipped with a Kirin processor. The smartphone should be launched in the first quarter of 2021. With a deadline so close, we assume that the outline of the smartphone has already been voted on and that the design should be very close to what you see in the pictures. Here you go, folks, that's it for today. So, what do you think of these future phones? Remind you that all the information we share with you in this subject is quite speculative. Some of it can be changed. We try our best to find reliable information. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to discover or review our high-tech videos and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future releases. On these good words, I say to you very quickly, take care of yourself, and goodbye. Hey everybody, it's Nathan, the English voiceover guy for aTech English. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to hear more from me, you can find my channel here on YouTube at Nathan Blake Games. I play indie horror games. We always have a good time. You can find the link in the description and on the end card. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and sayonara.